and welcome back to Top Table Live episode 19. It's another Wednesday night live stream, and I'm Top Table Jay.
I'm Top Table Steve.
And we're going to have another live stream bit of fun.
19.
19.
Already?
19, which is 38 weeks, which means 9 months.
Are we going to do something for the 12-month?
Yeah, I think we should have a bit of a birthday party.
Party poppers.
Party poppers, birthday cake, maybe.
Is someone
could
going to
do
make... Someone could send in a birthday cake.
Who was making cake the other day in the group? Oh, we need a birthday cake.
Yeah, not too much jam, Ruth. You know that.
Yeah, I like buttercream icing, as my figure shows.
Yeah,
someone brought them in yesterday. I had 2 for breakfast. Diet's going well.
I'm being good. I've been good for 2 weeks.
Anyway, how are you all doing? Welcome back to episode 19. And we are here to bring you another live stream. And today we are talking, other than our usual nonsense, about fun or competitive. And all the different avenues that has, whether it's how you play games, how you approach games, what sort of communities you're involved in, all the different things. But that is also just kind of a tee up for the usual nonsense and chatting to you guys in the comments.
Yeah, it's a very loose topic. As always, we'll be chatting about anything and everything. But it's just something to kick us off, get us started, and get people chatting, really.
Yeah, and aside from that, we're also doing some Patreon giveaways.
Oh, we've got the giveaways.
So we're giving away some swag, which we'll chat about, and we'll tell you all the usual stuff. So let's pop into the chat. Nice. Product placement going on there. We'll pop into the chat. We'll see who's in this evening, and then we'll chat a bit more. All right, wicked. So, Glenn Seymour is in. He says, "Evening, JST and the rest of the TTG fam." Good evening, Glenn Seymour. How you doing, my friend? Now got a weekender ticket.
Legend.
What a guy.
Wouldn't have been the same without him, to be fair.
He's doing 4 days. I think he's here all day Thursday as well.
Staying at your gaff?
Yeah. No. No. I have just moved house. It's chaos. But can't wait to see you, Glenn. It wouldn't have been the same without him, right?
No, definitely.
So that is exciting. Nick Moore's in. Hi all. Hey, Nick.
Hello, boss.
Me and Nick have got something pretty special planned, which I might chat about in a bit. Hey, don't hate on my
Which one
ideas.
is it? Which thing?
The baiting thing.
Oh yeah.
There.
Well, there's a couple of them coming, but
definitely.
Yeah.
We'll chat about that.
I thought you meant. Yeah.
What do you think of it? Go.
No,
I want to know what he means now. So, hello Nick, hope you're well, my friend. Steve Evans says, evening all. Good evening, Steve.
How you doing, Steve? Great name, by the way.
It's okay. Glenn's asking if it's me at the laptop, which I confirmed. It is. Tom Glover's in. Evening all.
How you doing, Tom?
Good evening, Tom. Glenn Seymour says, whoop, an early start of awesomeness. We're on time. Unless we scroll further down and see that no one can hear us or see us, we've got no tech issues.
There's people having a conversation. Are they going to start?
Although last time we bragged about that, we then realised we were talking to ourselves for 20 minutes. So we shouldn't tempt fate. Christian Reeves is in. Evening, everyone. So, Christian, the newest member of Top Table Gaming, which was news to us all.
He's world famous for being part of Top Table Gaming now.
That's it. There's now 5 of us. No. TTG Christian has been absolutely slaying it lately, and one of the amazing things he's put online is he made a custom board for Super Fantasy Brawl.
It's very nice.
And they featured it in the Kickstarter update today. Show it because it is, of course, an incredible thing. Check it out. Christian, if you've posted it in our group, which I'm sure you have, bump it up so everyone can see it in the group. Get the comment on it in the group so it pushes to the top. Check it out. It's amazing.
It is cool.
And they kind of credited him as being part of Top Table Gaming. You know it, my friend. You are an honorary member now, forever, of Top Table Gaming. Glenn Seymour is doing a clapping hands emoji. We've got Matt Martin. He says, evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. We are well, Matt. How are you? How are the kids? And you are a Patreon. It's good to have our Patreons in tonight to see who's going to be winning that beautiful, beautiful prize. Glenn Seymour says, just had a Guinness and a barbecue. So I'm capping off an enjoyable evening with a live stream. Well, that's a mediocre end to a pretty solid night, isn't it? But we are glad you're here, Glenn.
And just have a barbecue.
We've just had our body weight in chicken as well. Do you know what? I've not had a barbecue this year yet, and we have crazy weather here.
I had burgers and hot dog sausages on Saturday. It was like a mini festival gig thing at a local pub.
Oh,
you know when you said...
So, not annoyed, but I needed something. So, as you guys know, I've filmed some videos at my house now. I've moved house. I've set up a new little filming studio. I've put a backdrop on the wall, loads of other stuff. I'll post a video in the group. And I text Steve going, Steve, can you come and fix these lights to the ceiling? Because we're going all out.
You know, because I'm the only able-bodied man.
Yeah, that's fine. And he replies with, oh, I can't. Super ill. I'm on the sofa with a cloth over my eyes.
Hay fever.
And my partner's gone to get me all the medicine from the pharmacy. I'm like, dude, fine. Look after yourself. Don't worry about it. It can wait. 2 hours later, picture in the top table group chat, lads, he's in the pub. And I'm like,
It was good medication.
I think you slipped up, mate.
It was good medication.
I think you slipped up. But yeah, I've not had a barbecue this year yet. And I can't drink Guinness. But other than that, Glenn's
to be
back
fair,
good.
we're in July and I've had one, which is like poor effort.
What's your favourite barbecue food?
Oh, halloumi.
I didn't even class that as barbecue.
Have you had halloumi off a barbecue?
No, I've had it from... No.
It's next level, mate.
Good? Is it good?
Oh, it's banging. Halloumi's great anyway, but on a barbecue it's
right,
just...
guys, we're going to have to take like a 1 hour break.
Anyway, buy some coal.
I know, right? So Lee Dalberkin is in. He says, hi all. Hey,
How
Lee.
you doing, Lee? Good to have you, brother.
Angel De Silva's in. Hey all.
Hello, Angel. How are you?
You've not been in a live stream in ages. Where have you been?
She's been on a cruise.
I know, showing off. Are you still on a cruise? Are you watching us from the ocean? That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Let us know.
I'll
Hope
take
you're
that.
doing well. Looking forward to the weekender. Tony Sylvie says, evening. Good evening, Tony.
How you doing, Tony?
Another Patreon. They're all in this evening to win some swag.
You'd think that they might be with a chance of winning something.
I know, like multiple.
I thought they liked us for a minute. I just realised we're giving stuff away. Right.
It's worth it for the viewership.
Yeah.
Skull Munch is in. He says, hey guys, how you doing, Skull
How you
Munch?
doing, Sean?
Wouldn't be the same without you. Glenn Seymour says, don't worry, Jay, Premier in will look after me. And it was number 10 for the year. Is that barbecues?
Yeah, it must be, yeah.
Lucky man.
Or Guinness.
I know, I'm jealous. My man says, kids are doing well and settling down now, so I'm back up to 3 hours painting time at night.
3 hours a night.
Matt is a wicked. You were working on Hellboy the other day, right? That was Matt. So he does painting videos for Mantic Games as well.
Ah, right, okay.
He's a very good painter and a very talented man, and we're glad to have you here.
So I know where to send my stuff now then.
Yep. Stick your address. Flying Mammal waves. We wave back.
Hi, Ruth.
Joe Holzman says, evening guys. Good evening, Joe. How are you doing?
Hey, Joe. How you doing, my
Saw
friend?
Joe was on the sesh on Facebook the other day. I saw it. Party time with Joe. It looked fun. I wanted to come. Angel says, I wish I was back now. First day back to work today, and I already need another holiday. Now I can relate with that, so we may as well spin straight into what we've been up to the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, kind of 4 since we've done this together, because obviously...
Yeah, Lee was here last time.
Yeah, so, well, what I've been up to, because it kind of fits at this point, is the reason I wasn't in the last live stream, because I just got back from Russia.
Mm-hmm.
So I got back that day, so I just had a bit of a trip away with 2 pals, 2 very good pals, and I was feeling a little bit more delicate and in need of sleep. And like the idiot I am, we've been very busy lately with channel stuff. I've been busy with work and Vengeance and loads of other stuff, so I literally got back from my holiday and went and signed the lease for my new place, and I hadn't packed a thing. So like the last 7 days, 14 days now have just been like chaos.
And it's not like he didn't know. So like weeks leading up to his holiday, he was like, yeah. Oh, and I'm moving.
But I had to pack for my holiday. That's my
I was
logic.
like, right, okay, yeah, you packed. Yeah, I'll do it.
It was fine. So I've been away. Then I've moved house, and then last weekend was Vengeance.
Yes.
So of course that's my big Guild Ball tournament. We've done 2 this year because the first one sells out in like minutes. So we did a second one just to offer an alternate date for those who couldn't make the first one, and also people who couldn't get tickets for the first one. It was a great weekend. We raised over £1,000 between myself and Dale, someone else who was doing stuff. I think it's going to clock in about £1,000 for Cancer Research UK, which is
class.
He shaved. Now Dale is a middle-aged man with like proper rocker hair, and in the gaming centre on Saturday night we shaved his head. Oh man, it was amazing. It's one of those things that you can't stop watching, but like it's wrong. Like it was crazy, but so that was good. And Vengeance was great, catching up with the Guild Ball crowd, and I got 6 battle reports in. That's a private joke that triggers Steve, but that's pretty much what I've been up to. And now things are settling down. Did a bit of hobby the other night, painted some Walking Dead, just as a bit of a palette. I always use Walking Dead as like my palette cleanser. I love just chilling out and painting walkers and survivors, and it's kind of my thing. And obviously I set up my hobby space in a new place, so that is one of the situations where Steve's probably said I've talked too much, but that's what I've been up to for the last 2 weeks. What about
you? Well, as you know, loads and loads and loads of channel admin of late. We've been hammering. Even while I was away, we were chatting about all sorts. We're getting
crazy. Lots of stuff, and like Ben and Lee are helping us. We had our first top table team meeting.
Yeah.
Boom.
Which was great. It was nice. We
did it in the pub.
It's quite rare that all 4 of us are able to get together.
Hard.
So it was nice to get together. And even though we were talking channel stuff.
We waited till after food and stuff.
Yeah,
we
weren't like filming and thinking about cameras and lights and sound and da. So it was nice just to get together, have some food, have a couple of drinks, and just hang out. And yeah, we absolutely seem to have smashed through the admin.
Oh boy, have we got some cool stuff coming.
Yeah, there's some awesomeness coming, so keep an eye out for that.
Yep.
Other than that, hobby-wise, I have been putting together lots of Space Marines, painting lots of Space Wolves. Now, Space Wolves was a side project, supposed to be, but I've got quite a bit of it done this week, and the main reason for that is because I'm very impatient. But the other reason is I collect the Conquest magazine. So as I've mentioned in other videos and live streams, our campaign is sort of following the Conquest magazine release schedule, and I'm behind by about 8 issues. So I've got a big.
Okay, but you've got them, but you just sat waiting. No,
they've just not come.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I've been emailing them and have been emailing back saying that they're behind, blah blah blah. So I thought, well, I may as well jump on Space Wolves. So I managed to get quite a bit done, and I'm really happy with how they're turning out. And
I'm sure you all saw it, but did you check out Steve's painting Space Wolves video? Because not only did it kill it, you're now an internet sensation, but
apparently
it is probably, and I'm not just saying it because it's you, because I'd take any opportunity to insult you usually. It's one of the best uses and applications of contrast I've seen.
Yeah, I think
it's wicked. You've got to go and check it out. If someone is feeling generous and is watching this on a PC, stick it in the chat.
Yeah, contrast for me are a funny one. Like, I do like them, and I'm going to find a use for them, as you will see in the videos. But they're not something where I will just have contrast paints and use them alone.
Yeah,
100%. But other than that, yeah, that's it really. And just been doing. The weather's been nice, so I've been doing family stuff and hanging out and working.
I've got to say, it's a crazy. That's kind of what we've been up to. Like, it's a crazy month for gaming because I'm super excited for Walking Dead Call to Arms, which is on pre-order right now. We've been playing some Super Fantasy Battle.
Yep.
They hooked us up with a set of that, and I was demoing it the weekend. That's great fun. It's finishing tonight, so if you haven't backed it, go and do it, even if it's for £1, Glyn.
And if you don't know what that is, go and check out the video that Jay did, Reasons to
Back it now.
Yeah.
Right now.
It's a good video, check it out.
So we've been doing that, and then there's just the Battle Systems Kickstarter.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how much money I'm not going to spend on that. And it's a good time in gaming. There's lots going on. Mantic have just announced Kings of War 3rd.
Yes.
We're really hitting that kind of big summer buzz around tabletop gaming now.
We're getting closer to the
Don't say it, because I'll get excited.
Open day, where we get to try Warcry for the first time, which is going to be epic.
I'm not counting down the hours, minutes, seconds.
I can't believe how unexcited about Warcry I was when it was first announced.
That's what I do.
Compared to now.
And is that because I won't shut up about it?
Pretty much. Like now, I'm like, right, I want that. There's 2 warbands that I want. I've even though what Crows, the bird guys.
And you want the Splintered Fang as well, right?
And they're the snake guys.
Oh, you want the Untamed Beast. Furry Underpants,
dude.
Steve has named the Warcry warbands his own, and he wants Crows and Furry Underpants.
Yeah, man.
But I am very excited. It does look like you can't buy it anymore at the open day.
I would never say never.
Which makes me sad.
I would never say never.
But as long as it goes up for pre-order, and we're going to get it in July. But we still know nothing about it.
No.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But in 17 days, we're going to get to rock up and demo it, and that is exciting.
And we're going to, as long as the weather permitting, and we can go outside and maybe Facebook Live.
We could, yeah.
10, 15
we'll of course
chat.
Update people on the road. You do know I'm going to be like wanting to get that early front of the queue, running like Jingle All the Way when he's trying to get Turbo Man. That's going to be me going for walk. I don't know why that was the reference I went to.
It's a good film, that.
It's legit, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that film.
Yeah. But anyway.
Turbo Man was a crap toy though. Right. Really?
I don't know. I never got one as a kid.
Didn't articulate properly.
Did you get one?
No, but in the film,
how do you know?
Because you could tell from looking at it, it was a bit big and it just only had shoulder joints and.
I very nearly did an impression then, but I held back.
Anyway,
moving on. Well, that's what we've been up to, and there's loads going on right now. It's an exciting time. Plus, we've got lots of secret plans and stuff we want to do for the channel that's going to be slowly dripping out over time. Yeah. So, should we chat? Should we get into fun and competitive? Shall we do some Patreon stuff? Should we check out the comments? Where are we going to go with this?
Well, I'll tell you what. So we've said that we've got the Patreon giveaways. We'll save that for mid-stream.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
The topic of the stream tonight is: are you competitive?
It's fun or competitive?
Or fluffy fun? Yeah. Should we'll jump straight into that, I think, and then sort of just see where the stream takes us, kind of from there.
So do let us know, guys. What's your We all have different reasons for playing games, and I see that as a different subject. But are you a fun player? Do you play just for fun and theme, or do you play to win, or are you both? What are you, Steve?
I've been both over time, but 100% fluffy for a laugh now. Yeah, and I think
we've been winding each other up off camera, so we're both smirking.
There's always that little bit of
you have the
competitive
joke,
between us, between friends, but we do it very light-heartedly,
of course.
And that's one of the main reasons I think I can speak for us all at Top Table and Andy. One of the reasons why we have the Weekender.
Yeah,
because we know that's what we get the most out of gaming. That non-competitive, fluffy, social side, and it's just so much more fun.
Yeah,
it's just so much more fun. Thematic armies or thematic lists, and just having a laugh with your pals.
Is what it's about.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with being competitive.
No. Interestingly, I agree with everything you've said, but I honestly think that I'm right down the middle. And I've been the extremes of both. So when I first got into gaming with Middle Earth, it was very much fun. When we became good pals and we started doing the Middle Earth circuit together, it was fun. We never wanted to podium. We wanted to go for a drink on the Saturday night. If we're honest, we were there for fun.
To be fair, playing the games was very secondary.
Yeah, it was. He was like, "Oh, I have to bring models. No way." I've conceded.
Models I can
I've conceded a lot of Sunday games in Middle Earth tournaments. But no, it was about going and seeing the people, and that was all for fun. And we used to build theme lists and stuff.
Yeah.
But I definitely think it changed for me when I got into Guild Ball.
Yes.
And I think Guild Ball breeds it in you anyway. But
I was going to say, I think there's certain games where being competitive is part of it, because you wouldn't get anything from the game if you played fluffy.
1000%. You've got Walking Dead, Middle Earth SPG. They're fun games, and then there are competitive games. And while I was playing Guild Ball, I wanted to be the best I could be. Yeah. I'm quite open about it, and I was never a dick.
Yeah,
all right.
Let's give it that.
I was never that guy, in the way I played, but I always wanted to play clean, play fair, and do as well as I could, and my target was to win events and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, I think I've definitely maintained a bit of that. Now, I still look towards the more fun games, but when I'm playing them, I'm like, right, I get a lot out of building the best list and finding the best combo.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean when I actually play on the table, I don't play in a fun way. I now think I'm kind of a fair kind of harmony of the pair. I do want to win. Everybody wants to win.
Yeah, it's human nature to have that.
And I'm not hungry, and I wouldn't push the limits of what's okay and socially acceptable to win. That's not me. I'll always play fun. I'd never stop someone doing a take back. I'd never all the etiquette in game. But I do like games where I can flex those muscles of can I win this, and can I build the best list? Can I see the best combo? That's definitely that's in me now.
Yeah, I think following on from what you've just said, I had that period where I did podium, and I got a rush of blood.
You went for it for about 6 months,
and I was trying to build strong lists, and I never quite got back up to the podium. I was always thereabouts, and I find that saying that, even though I am a fluffy and I prefer to play fluffy and fun now, I probably learnt the most, especially in Middle Earth. It was the only game I was playing at the time. I learnt the most whilst being competitive, because I was playing strong players and I was building lists and thinking about different combos and things like that.
Yeah.
And now, like you say, I'm able to bring that down to a fun level, and I can still do cool stuff.
Yeah.
But not be a douche about it.
I think we can kind of say for both of us that we are fun players, but we do enjoy the competitive edge of gaming.
Yeah.
That's probably that for me anyway. That's a fair summary of where I'm at.
Yeah.
I don't want I want a level of depth.
You want to give someone a good game.
Yeah, and I also want enough depth in the games I play for me to get my teeth into it and find the combo, the synergy, the play style.
And nail biting games are always the best ones. Games where you both, it's to and fro and right up until the end. The ones where you don't know who's won at the end.
Yeah,
they're the best games.
Yeah,
they're the best games where you can't. Or if someone thinks they've got it,
and it swings in,
and then you can't list the VPs up, and you're like, what?
Yeah, no, exactly. And do you know what? Do you know what is a fantastic game for that? Wild West Exodus.
Right.
And Matt Woods, who I've done the stuff on the channel for, and Michael Adsay, I've not seen Michael in tonight. Every single game of Wild West Exodus I played is crazy fun, really thematic. Yet in the last turn, every game I've had has always come down to the last activation of the last turn,
yeah.
and then you kind of your game face goes on, but you're still in the spirit of it, and kind of like the adrenaline kicks in, and that's a great game for that.
Yeah.
You get the feel goods of me versus you, yet you can do it in a fun way.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool. But let's see what people in the comments say, and we'll carry on. So where were we up to? There's lots of chat going on tonight, which is wicked. I love it.
Yeah.
Look at you, look. Flying Mammal says, great, well done raising funds. Thank you very much. I do it for Vengeance every year. Cause close to my heart. And we did the maths on it. We've raised over £4,000 across those events now.
That's amazing.
Which is pretty legit.
That's really
And
good.
it's something we're quite proud of.
Yeah,
I put a big gushy post on Facebook.
You should be.
It's pretty good. Glyn Seymour says, good on you, Jay. Nick Moore says, Jay, your hobby should be something else till they are built. It is. When the grand total, Nick, is now 17, not including the 3 and 20, including the 3 in the cabinet. Steve hates this. I will catch everyone up shortly. Someone remind me to talk about mine and Nick's project. Glyn Seymour is then linking something and saying,
it's the video you asked him to link. Painting Space Wolf.
Oh, of course, wicked. Do check that out, guys. Thank you, Glyn. You ledge.
Cheers,
Do you want to
brother.
take over from Tom?
Tom Glover says, not backed anything on Kickstarter before, but earlier today I had to sign up to it to get on the battle system. Fantasy terrain stuff looks fantastic. It does.
It really does. And
It
have
really
you
does.
seen, like, we've got the, I can't actually spot the box, but somewhere on our shelf for shame.
I think it's on that one there.
Yeah, we've got the Urban Apocalypse range, which is like the post-apocalyptic play Walking Dead and Batman on it. We've got that. In the gaming centre, I've got a sci-fi set, which they've sent over to us to build. But this one, and you guys know our channel, like fantasy skirmish games is our jam, right? That's what we do in the most part. Middle-earth. This set's just blown my mind. And we saw it online, and it was like, and then we got to see it at Expo, didn't we?
I kind of thought, because obviously things can be photoshopped and what have you online, as we all know. And I thought it looked good online. I thought it can't be that good, like in person. And then we seen it, and unless you actually go up and look at it, you can't tell it's made of cards.
There's one thing they've done, which I've never thought about before, but I will now do when I get my fantasy one, is when you get your pledge, the edges are all white because it pops out a card. They've coloured them in, but it would take maybe an hour to colour your stone walls in grey and then your fences in brown, and like it just looked next level, didn't it? Like that's the only thing.
Like card,
and it is absolutely gorgeous. Some of the stretch goals you can now get, like there's river sections about to unlock, there's walkways. And did you see that big watermill and the farm and the barn?
Oh, cool.
I know Skull Munch has been checking it out as well. I'm currently in almost all the way. I've picked which of the 2 sets did I go for? Not the ruined one, the other one, but I'm probably going to pull the trigger. If not, when the Kickstarter's like, don't forget you can also in back a kit at a later date add. But I think it'd be great for most of the systems we play. It'd be a shame not to have it in the studio.
Just be really nice to have.
And that's me justifying backing another Kickstarter.
Yeah.
But no, Tom, it looks wicked, right? Steve Evans, Kings of War 3rd, so excited. Yep. Kings of War's always been one that I've never managed to try. It's mass battle. It's just a bit too kind of low down the pecking order for me. I'd like to try it.
I tried it with Andy Sharp.
Oh, did you? Of Weight of Fire. Go check out the Weight of Fire YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Lovely local guy.
He gave me a demo, and I enjoyed it. It was just one of them. I mean, at that time, I was like Lord of the Rings purist, and that was probably the reason why I didn't go further into it. And the thought of it now, because it's mass battle, the amount of miniatures I'd have to paint, but it does look cool. That's why Vanguard is something that is probably more entry level for me.
I think the one rule I love about Kings of War, and if this is outdated now, someone correct me, is if you get 20 models on the bases and rank them up, you can do multi-basing in Kings of War. So, and you have to have half the models plus one. So instead of 20, you get the base size of 20, and it only needs 11 on it.
To make a diorama.
Yeah, exactly. And that too, but also it's less models to paint. But like, I've seen some insane, like, I think when we first met Andy last year, we were here for Clash of Kings, and some of the armies were on like bases like this big, and it's like, whoa, they were wicked. Kings of War looks beautiful, and I'd love to give it a go for 3rd. We'll see. It's coming out in October.
You never know.
What else is in October?
What's in October? Don't know. Is there any events on that might just be the best events ever?
There might be the best event in the world ever of all time going on the weekend or 2. That's convenient.
It is.
We legit didn't know, to be fair.
Like,
but it is good.
Yeah.
And Martin did say he would happily bring some of the Mantic guys down to demo. So those of you coming to the Weekender, you can give it a go.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say that yet. Let's carry on. I nearly did a Steve then. Mark Barrowclough says, "Evening, guys. Good evening, Mark.
How you doing, Mark?
Welcome. I'm Fluffy. Don't say that too often." Steve Evans says, "Fun all the way."
Yeah, definitely.
Big thumbs up, my friend.
Yep.
Tony says, "Definitely fun. I do go to tournaments, but only as an end to getting more games in."
Yeah.
Do you know something I love doing?
The best games are the mid-table obscurity, anyway.
Yeah, they are.
Best games.
Do you know some of the best fun weekends I've had is I now have a new thing where if I get into a game, after playing like 1 or 2 games, I go to a tournament and do absolutely abysmally, but meet lots of new people, learn the game from lots of different perspectives, and just have fun. Because I'm not exactly gonna win or trying to win.
Yeah.
And just have fun. Like I did it with AOS. My second ever game of AOS was round 1 of one of the biggest tournaments in the UK, and I had 6 amazing fun games, and I learned how to play AOS.
Yeah.
And everyone was lovely, welcoming. I think it's a great way to meet new people and actually learn a game.
Yeah.
That was pretty
I
good.
agree. It's good. It is a good way of doing it.
You want to go from Matt?
Where are we? Matt Martin. I play for fun.
What's his image? Because it looks rude when we're this far away and it's small.
No, that's
Is it like a face?
It's hair, and that's a nose.
Right, okay.
Pink nose.
From like back here, it looks.
I know what you're looking at.
Anyway.
Matt Martin says, "I play for fun, and it's an excuse to paint models for the game."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Christian says, "Casual for me, win or lose doesn't matter, as long as I have a good time with a great opponent. That's all that matters." Very, very true.
Couldn't sum it up.
Having that social interaction across the table. So what I found, probably going on from what we were talking about before. Like sometimes you'll find, especially if you win your first game at an event, you can all of a sudden find yourself up there with the competitive players.
You can.
And sometimes it's quite hard, I've found, if you're facing someone who is just game face.
Yeah.
Because you've played me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a daft sod.
Yeah.
I'll just talk nonsense all the way through the game and wind people up. And, yeah, I'm annoying. And I wouldn't play me.
Do you remember when we nearly tilted Adam Will in doubles just because we were being that? We got bored. Like quick version. We were playing.
But we had them questions. Like, can we do that?
So they had a really good doubles list, which was like just 4 captains on the new dwarf chariots, and like it was Lords of Battle, so they get a VP for every model of ours we kill. Me and Steve had like 100 model Goblin Town Horde, and it's like there's no way we can win this, right? We're laughing and joking, like we didn't care anyway, but it's like there's no way we can win this. We're like, should we have a bit of fun? So like the way to play that scenario is deploy as far forward as you can and get into them before the chariots run over you. So do you know what me and Steve did? We deployed all the way round the whole board edge, literally. But then, for your middle-level players, started spending might to march forward as fast as we could, and they were looking at us going. And me and Steve were like, they've not seen it. Like, suddenly could hear like, they haven't seen it. And we very nearly won that game, and we were just being idiots.
There was a bit in the game. There was a bit in the game where we got one of the chariot.
We were
like, we were 1 wound off killing their leader or something
like that. It got silly,
and it was like
because they didn't know what to do.
They were sweating. They were like, oh.
You could see like Damien and other tables going, what's going on over there? But no, absolutely.
It was a fun game.
It was good fun, wasn't it? And those. The thing is, like with your statement, mate, couldn't agree more. And it was the statement behind why we've always said we set up the Weekender. When you get home from a Monday from a tournament and the post-tournament blues kick in, you don't go, oh, remember game 4 when I rolled 3 6s and killed the troll. Yeah. You go, we had such a laugh in that game. And Saturday night, we all grabbed some grub and a few drinks and came together. And that's what it's about.
Yeah.
I think that's the cool. Anyway. Where are we up to? Christian Fly Mammal?
Fly Mammal says, just for the funds.
Yep.
Yes. Angel says, I don't think I play enough tabletop games anyway, but definitely would say casual.
I've never seen Angel play a war game.
Well, you know what you can do. You know what you can do at the Weekender, don't you, Angel? You can put an end to that.
Casual. She was cutthroat at King of Tokyo at Weekender.
Actually,
yeah.
She's had a few bears down her though.
Yeah. The De Silvas got a bit ruthless, didn't they?
Yeah. Took no prisoners. Fly Mammal, unless I win against Munch.
At the Weekender, she beat him at everything. It was good. It was good.
Skullman says 100% fun. Never been to a tournament.
You don't need to now. That's why we made the Weekender.
Yeah. The thing is, though, tournaments are fun. I would always recommend tournaments.
Yes.
I think it depends what mindset you go with. So, I'd be the same mindset as you are now, Sean. I would be going just for fun, and you can have fun just because it's a tournament. Doesn't I think, depending on the numbers that are there, I think you top 5 to 7%.
After like game 1, 2, they're out up there anyway. You'll eventually slip, especially in 2-day tournaments where you get more rounds. After a couple of games, you'll slip into the bracket of people of a similar skill level. And then it's hard not to have fun.
Yeah. Because then you come up against lists that are fluffy, lists where you're like, oh, that's cool, that looks awesome. Or, you end up talking about how they painted the cloaks on the... That's what I did with Tom Thorpe.
Yeah.
I talk about his cloaks on his sit dog hard for about half an hour into the game.
Love it.
But yeah, definitely you should try them. I mean, the weekend is great, so that's perfect for you. But you should try some events, Sean. I doubt you will regret it.
Tom Glover, he says, fun for me. I'll obviously try to win games when playing. But when it comes to writing lists and tactics, it's always about theme and how fun it is to use.
Yeah, that's
very
cool.
fair.
That's cool.
Skullmunch says, woohoo! SFB is finished. Now we wait. We do, although you can. So I love Az and the guys. They've been to Vengeances in previous years. I've known them a long time. Amazing people. And they've released the game on a website called Tabletopia. Oh, is it further down? Cool.
I was literally just reading that comment when you said it. And I was like,
I'll chat down there. But you can go, they've uploaded all the cards, all the board, and it's all graphical. You can go and play it now. And we could even play online. And there's talk of a Blackjack Legacy Super Fantasy Brawl League, which I'm going to be all over. So we could all play some games online, which is cool, while we're waiting for it to come. Because I went all in on that bad boy.
Yeah, it's a cool game.
Do you know what? I knew it was good when you liked it. Because Steve...
Thank you.
What did you say? Thank you? Or?
Yeah, thank you.
I thought you said F you. I was like, wow.
So if anyone wants... So if any game developers want to hire me just to check the games out and let them know if it's going to be a hit or not.
Well, it's true. Like you love Lord of the Rings and stuff, and I've very rarely managed to stray you. And at Expo, you were like, "Let's go play some more of it." And we sat down and played another couple of games. We were actually late for the Blackjack Legacy meetup because we got to.
Not that it mattered because they left us anyway.
Yeah. Like I've reopened that window. Anyway,
looking at you, Sean Reef.
Mark Berikoff says, "Skullmunch, all play on Tabletopia when the physical box arrives." Of course. Glyn Seymour says, fluff and fun, especially as I get older and wiser. You're definitely getting older, Glyn. Though when I was young, I was a right competitive and lucky git. Skullmunch says, yes, Mark, we should definitely get that little league set up. Yes, you should, and keep me in the loop because I want in. Oh, broke it.
It's alright.
Okay. Mark Bericlaw says, I'll work on something this weekend. Awesome. Do you want to crack on from Glyn?
Glyn says, casual gaming and a drink, what's not to like?
Amen, brother.
Exactly. You're preaching to the choir there. Skullmunch, I look forward to the battle systems terrain. Thinking of going all in, then never having to worry about terrain for a while. Apart from Walking Dead, everything we play is fantasy.
You'll be fine because in the backer kit, Battle Systems always put their previous ones. And if you haven't seen it, Sean, go and check out the Urban Apocalypse range. It is. Is that in the comments as well?
No.
Oh right, it
Sean's
is mega.
Comment made me smile.
Okay, it is incredible. Check that range out on their website because you can now just buy it at retail. It's good.
So Sean now says October, Halloween, right? Smiley face. When we were saying something else, he's on in October.
Sean, what are you doing? Ruth, sort him out.
Flying Mammal says costumes.
Are we going to do a costume prize for the weekend or two?
Well, if we don't, Ruth's going to not bring cake. she just won't bring cake.
There'll be no cake, and like Cobra Kai are going to come and get us. Yeah, okay. I think we'll have to work on that one. We should definitely do a costume prize.
Yeah. Steve Evans, I'll be at a weekender painting a King's Army with Bob Point and just sorted out a challenge game of Kings against Blackjack Andy. Should be a fun weekend. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah, so that was the thing I nearly spoiled earlier, and I might spoil a little bit of it now. So Bob is the guy who's like, I'm going to paint a full Kings of War army in a weekend at the Weekender. Steve's getting involved as well, and one thing I can say is the guys at Mantic, we've got to finalise the details. I'm spoiling stuff here. We've got to finalise the details, but they're going to be, I know, I'm like you, they're going to be doing full Kings of War armies at bargain prices if you want to participate in the paint an army in a weekend. Literally, it's going to be like no packaging. Like none of the, literally, you're going to get a bag full of minis, but it's going to be a full army for you to get at a super cheap price, so you can jump in on this cool kind of painting thing, which is fun. And I love that more hobby things are growing out of this weekend.
Yeah, the hobby side is something I'd love to see grow at the Weekender.
Because we're going to have the I always say it wrong. The Gollum Demons. There it is. The Gollum Demon, which is going to be enter your best painted model. We're also going to have a hangout, paint an army in a weekend, and we've kind of got both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Tommy's on hand all weekend. Gonna be good.
Yeah,
hobbyists cannot miss the weekend or two.
I'm going to try and get together with Tommy very soon and just.
No, I can't. Can I say we got him a little gift?
He knows we've got him a gift. I've not told him what it is.
Tommy Sewell has had a baby. Congratulations, Tommy. If you are watching this, we're proud for you, bud. So Tom Glover says, feeling a bit of hobby fatigue at the moment, so instead of painting along tonight, I'm going to write a fun, themey 500-point Middle-earth list for that certain event in October. Thinking of a full Uruk Scout army with 3 drummers. That's going to move. That is going to move across the table. Lurtz Mahor and Uguk. 14-inch moving Uruk. Can you stack drums?
Yes.
What?
Yes. And correct. Uruk Scouts can have a banner, right?
No.
I thought they can, but Uruk Scouts.
I had a Scout list once.
No banners. That's a shame. Because the models with the hobbits.
Yeah, because the command pack is the drummer and the. Oh, it might.
No, he has. Yeah, there is banners. I've got it. It's the OOP one that come with.
The OOP one. I hate that term. OOP. Okay.
Well, orders.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, so they can.
Okay.
But so because you can't buy them anymore, I've seen people use the scouts carrying the hobbits as banners. Looks cool, man.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Angel says played 30k for a bit and a little kill team, but painting always appealed more. You are a wicked painter.
Yes.
She's a very good painter.
Yes, we've got some stuff coming soon from Angel.
I was going to say she's not so good on that like Eastern Kingdoms, Lord of the Rings stuff, but no, I'm joking.
Just an aside, there is no rush. We've got no plans for them anytime soon. So whenever
we've got more than enough Middle Earth models to keep us cracking on. But thank you for doing the work. It's appreciated. Glenn Seymour says that is a great themey list, Tom, which it is.
Yeah.
Joe Holzman. Always go for the fun, take theme lists and chat absolute rubbish. I had to slow myself down then because I was worried what word was coming next. During games, I would rather lose a close, fun game than completely smash someone while neither of us enjoy the game.
Totally agree.
1000%.
Totally agree.
Yeah, 1000%. It's why I took Smaug to a tournament once and I'll never do it again. Because you either kill someone in 10 minutes, not fun, or it takes them 90 minutes to kill you and you don't get to roll a dice.
It's
not fun.
It's just boring.
You just don't get to engage your opponent. And I bought that beautiful 300 quid model, and it was at your scouring before we did it together.
Yeah.
It was at the second ever scouring.
Yeah.
And because I think I said, because I was quite last minute, and I was like, do you want me to bring some fun? Have you got a Smaug at your event? And I just regretted it by the Sunday. Yeah. But I get that, totally get that. And Glyn says, geez, that 6-player King of Tokyo was brutal yet great fun. It was. I was
great game, that.
Was I the Penguin? I got really attached to one of the characters. I think it was the Penguin.
I think the Penguin was mine. And you came along and started using it. And I took it back. And we fell out over it.
Yeah, we had a bit of a fight in the studio and then... Yeah. No, we didn't. We love each other most of the time. Yep.
Cheers, Glyn. Just got to find the motivation to get it painted now.
It's interesting, isn't it, Hob?
Brown undercoat. Win.
Yeah, you kind of go red with the skin, wash it all back brown. Yeah.
Win-win. Like a Rhinox hide equivalent.
Somebody else mentioned it. It may have been Tom further up, but like hobby motivation's interesting because I'm like that. I can, as you've seen, when I sit down and go right, I'm painting a Lannister army. I can smash 70 models out in a fortnight, but then I don't want to paint for 6 weeks. Or I do, but everything I sit down and do, I go hate it. And like, so I've like, I think I said it earlier, I treat like the Walking Dead stuff as my palette cleansers. I love, because it's just lots of neutral crones and agrax, and then bits of touching up. And I've just set up 7 of the objective markers to paint, just to kind of just ease me back in. Which
have you got any of them objective markers to hand, by any chance? Not them ones, the ones that you showed me at weekend.
Can I?
Yeah.
We got a cool thing. How am I going to show it up there?
Go and put it in front of the camera.
Oh man, we're winging it.
Wait till you see this. This is something
special. This bad boy is amazing. We've not figured out how or if we're going to roll these out or what we're going to do with them, but they are pretty.
Put it this way. Some people will be lucky enough to get them, whether it's purchasing or taking part in a competition or something like that, Jay.
I don't know if I've got one. This could be a massive anticlimax.
Go on, have one.
I'd like to.
Go on,
just have one.
Come on, will him, everyone. Will him to have one. Normally he has a load of junk in his bag.
I'm rifling through piles of rubbish in this bag.
Well, I'm going to get on with the comments while you're looking.
Well, he's got one.
Yay!
He's got one.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Right.
So put it in front of the camera and I'll tell you if it's clear or not. Not really.
Can you guys see that?
That is a metal.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to post a picture of it right now in the top table.
Have you got one on your thingy? Yeah.
I'm going to take a picture of it now.
Oh, right, okay.
That's technology, Steve.
Jeez. These are really, really nice. So the metal,
40mm.
I can confirm. 40mm, they're like poker chip stroke objective.
Let me get a picture of you holding it for the group. We're winging it. Oh, and then let me take a decent one of it. You carry on.
That's a decent one of it. Yeah, so the metal 40mm, great for objective markers, great for they're just cool. Top Table Gaming, it's got our logo on it. They're nice and heavy. That's what I like about them. There's a nice bit of weight to
They're great for tracking like your command points in GW games, or your points that you get for rolling the power dice in Vanguard, or any secondary resources, momentum in Guild Ball. They are beautiful. They stack. They're not gorgeous.
They're not
3D.
very good for heads or tails.
They're not,
because they're the same both sides. So unless you want to cheat.
We've tangented here, mate. We're winging it.
Yeah, but they are great. So Jay's going to post one in the group, and in fact, if it's posted in the group, you go on with the chat, and I'll get it up on screen. That's about that.
Okay, I'll carry on. So there we go. I don't even know where we're up to. We've kind of lost.
So you find where we're at.
Where are we up to? Okay, so Glenn Seymour says 3.5 months, Tom, you should be grand. And Tom says, you haven't seen how slow I am. And Glenn Seymour laughs, and then he's retracted a message. I always get really paranoid when someone retracts a message.
Yeah, no, I think they've been cheeky.
I think he's just called someone a Gene Stealer. What's it?
I think they're cheeky.
Yeah, cheeky. Tony Silver says, I've got to get on my Nighthaunt this weekend. I love Nighthaunt. Very cool army. And Glenn says, shush you, Jay, you Gene Stealer cultist. And Glenn says, thinking of a themey list for the side event. What are you thinking about, Glenn? What are you thinking about? Joe Holzman.
I'll have to give it 5 minutes because Facebook has been a bit of a div.
Facebook's down tonight, yeah. Joe Holzman says, sure, I must be horrible for a really competitive player to play against. I often chat too much for my turn to take edges. Dude, I would be down for that. I'm always up for a chat. Angel Silver says, you both kept fighting over the Space Penguin, but somebody has already called dibs on him for the next weekend. No! Wow.
Don't be like that.
That's pretty good. You don't get in the front door. Your ticket is being voided.
Don't be shady, Angel.
And Angel says, nice like the SFG ones. Yes, but they are bigger and chunkier and just better in every single way.
I could have went somewhere with that one.
I know. Careful. Glenn says, I call dibs on King Kong Angel. Okay. I don't remember the characters. He's doing well. Green Tree says, I find it hard to bring myself to sit inside and paint anything at the minute. I hate hot weather. I hate the summer. I hate the sun. I'm a bit weird.
Pictures.
I'm a bit weird, so like I get that you hide, but I actually love painting this weather because it's an excuse to not leave the house. Facebook Messenger to Steve. Sorry, we're winging it, but we want to show you.
I'll carry on with the things while you message me because hopefully they'll come through on Messenger and get them up. So where are we up to? Don't press play on that. So Glenn says,
there you go, they're done.
He said, I was up to Glenn's second.
So Glenn says, thinking we've done that one.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's hard to sit in when the weather's so nice. I want to be out in the sun. I don't blame you. It is nice, but I'm more of a winter person. Steve Evans says, oh dear God, keep cheap Mantic Games armies. That's going to really hurt my wallet. Dude, they're going to be a bargain. You're going to love it. It's going to be awesome. Have you all been enjoying the sun, by the way? What have you all got up to in the sun? I was chatting with someone the other day. I think the whole of Facebook's down, mate.
Yeah,
we can't do it. We will show you them. They're in the group. I don't have the loading for you. They're not great for us.
Facebook's been a bum.
We had Kieran Bradwell's in from Gotham in Samaria.
How you doing, pal?
How you doing? It's good to have you in. Go and check out Gotham in Samaria. They are a leg end bunch of people.
Yeah.
Kieran does something very similar to the Weekender. Who's doing it for a long time before the Weekender too, which is bringing people together to just play fun games, hang out, drink beer, and have fun.
Yeah.
And I met Kieran by actually working one of his events.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my God, you guys play all them games that I can't find anyone to play with. They play a lot of niche games.
Yeah.
And great bunch of guys, absolutely lovely. Hopefully a good bunch of you are going to make it down to the Weekender as well.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
And Skull Munch, and after this we're going to jump into some Patreon stuff.
Let's do it after. Yeah.
Skull Munch says, wish we could see the Facebook photo, but Facebook is broke. I know, hopefully it'll get fixed soon. We'll show you off. we've got cool new swag. We're going to figure out what to do with it. So, Patreons.
Yes.
We love... We
love our...
We love our Patreons. Yeah. Literally, I know it's kind of the thing to say, and it is very true for every content creator, but you guys literally enable us to have this space, and all the tech we've got or certainly help contribute towards it. I wish it could.
Yeah.
But we couldn't do what we do the way we do it without you guys. You definitely are the heart of the channel.
And you spur us on.
You do.
That's the main thing.
And it's hugely appreciated. And we make sure we give back to you. And we have a little Patreon messenger chat. And two of the things we do, if you are on the second level of our Patreon and above, every 4 to 6 weeks we do a giveaway.
We do.
Now, we don't really hold back with these giveaways. We've done 2. We've done a Shadespire. We've done a Blackstone Fortress. We've done a Shadow Spear. We've done a £50 Element Games Voucher. And being one of our patrons, you get entered straight into this, and it draws. And literally, we give back. So some people are doing very well from Patreon. Also, you get like free dice after 3 months, and the wonderful Ben has sorted that out for us. They should be landing today or tomorrow.
Yeah, if you've
this
not got
week.
them, as of yet, you will be getting them.
Exclusive Patreon dice.
Very nice. Have we shown them off?
No, just to the Patreons. We've got some beautiful marble purple colour chosen by our Patreons.
Yeah. And only Patreons can get these.
Yeah. We've got discount codes. But we do a giveaway every 4 to 6 weeks, and we decided for this one, we're going to give away, since it's something new that also helps the channel, some of our Top Table merch.
Yes.
And it's not 1 t-shirt.
It's not 2.
It's 3.
3 t-shirts. So we're going to have 3 of you winning a t-shirt
3,
tonight.
and bear in mind, there's only about 15 names. There's only 15 Patreons in total. About 13 of which are in it. 3 of 13, are going to win this, and we run these prizes every 4 to 6 weeks. Yes. So you are very odds on likely to win something very soon. And then on top of the 3 t-shirts, once a month, now we did get lazy with these, so an apology to our Patreons.
Yes.
It's not lazy, it's just kind of busy. Once a month we also give away a £10 Element Games voucher.
Woo!
So we've got some names in these pots, and we're going to give our Patreons some prizes. So what should we do first? Should we do the...
I think voucher first.
Let's do the £10 voucher. Give it a shake. Do you want to draw it? So the Patreon that is winning a £10 Element Games voucher is... I don't like rocking all the equipment. I shouldn't drum. Oh, he's in the chat. I've seen him. Tony Sylvie, you've won yourself a £10 Element Games voucher.
Well done, pal.
Thank you for being a Patreon. Your support is appreciated.
£10.
Do me a favour, drop me a PM, and I will fire that over to you tomorrow.
Cool.
Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, so Tony has bagged himself a £10 Element Games voucher.
So I'll let you draw 2 first and last, and I'll draw middle one.
Sounds good. So, Top Table t-shirts. If you're in the chat Patreons and you win this, drop us a PM with size, colour, and all that lot, and we'll get it over to you.
And if you're wondering what colours we do, if you check the pinned post on the Facebook group, you'll see. So pick your colour and send your size to Jay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, or myself, whoever you want.
And non-patrons, feel free to either become a patron or go and grab some merch.
Yeah.
So the first t-shirt is going to... Oh, I'm excited.
Ben Pearson.
Woo!
Ben Pearson, you know that's his second t-shirt now, because he's owed one for being a patron for the amount of time.
Oh, for 6 months?
Yeah.
So it's one of our OG Patreons.
So you are getting 2 t-shirts, Ben. 2 t-shirts.
That's Saturday and Sunday.
So they're coming in the post.
You're representing all weekend long, my friend. Congrats, Ben.
You already told me, I can't remember what colour you asked for. I think it was black. But I'll double check it in the comments. Now pick another colour and
But his first t-shirt is a custom one anyway, because it's...
Yes.
So the top levels of our Patreons, which is like $20 a month, after 6 months being a patron, you get a free t-shirt which actually has your pledge level on. So whether you're a Shield Brother or a Shield Maiden, which we created just for Angel,
it's a custom.
You get, and you will be the only people who ever get access to those. So.
Yeah. So they are awesome.
So t-shirt number 2.
You shake them up. I've got tingle in my fingers.
Oh, it's exciting. I feel like Oprah.
Tingly fingers. You get a t-shirt. You get.
Everybody gets a t-shirt. Oh.
Okay, here we go.
It is.
Get out of it.
Tony Sylvie's done it again. He's done the double. This is complete. I've tipped it upside down.
All right, I'll leave it, George.
There we go. Tony Sylvie.
T-shirt and a £10 voucher. You're doing well tonight, my friend.
Get in. Good job, my friend. Good job. And then the last Patreon t-shirt is... Oh.
Don't know why I'm looking away. Is it I'm picking?
I want to dig. I want to get... Right, I want that one there. Oh, no, that one. So the third Patreon
Final.
merch giveaway is
David Murphy. Well done, lad. That's going to be going over to the Emerald Isle. Do we do a green one?
Yeah,
we should do if we don't.
we do.
Yeah, we do.
We just don't order them because we can't sit in front of the green screen. That's
True,
why we've never
true.
bought. Because we've got like 7 each. We went a bit silly, didn't we?
Yeah.
But congratulations to all our patrons who've won prizes.
Well done. Well done.
Just to stress again, Patreon support is huge to us. So
Massive.
we love to do stuff like this to give back and make the donations you give towards our channel worth more to you and make you, because you guys are the core of this channel. Hugely appreciated. Those of you who want to check out our Patreon, it's also at the top of the Facebook group, or somebody, in the links below as well, and somebody throw it in the chat if you can. Any support is much appreciated because you guys help the channel grow.
If you just want a t-shirt,
check the merch.
The pinned post. You can check that. You can also get beautiful, sexy Top Table Gaming mugs, and there'll be more colours and different types of mugs coming very, very soon.
There will.
So keep an eye out for that. But thank you very much, everyone, and well done to
all
the
this
winners.
stuff, like
especially Tony Sylvie, who's
cleaned up. Boom! What a day! I think he's one of our newer patrons. He's slaying it. But all these things we do, like merch and the swag that we've failed to show you tonight, and the mugs, all helps us grow the channel and make more content for you. And that is the aim. So do check out our Patreon if it's something you want to do. Right, wicked. Let's jump back into the comments. Steve's trying to fix Facebook because it's broke. Kieran Bradwell is talking. Skulk, Angel pulled a message. Why are you what are you keeping secrets from us tonight, Top Table fans? Nick Moore says, save the pic from your phone to your Dropbox/OneDrive. Now, we could barely do that when we're concentrating. You know this, Nick, let alone while we're live streaming.
You lost me at save the...
Yeah, so Steve says, stayed inside and painted because I also hate the sun. Yeah, buddy. Kieran Bradwell says, hope so. He's actually, so his Gotham in Samaria event is like 2 weeks one way of the weekender.
Right.
So
okay.
he's hoping to swing it so he can do both, which would be amazing. Glenn's bringing a Gondor Rohan list.
Nice.
Very nice. Angel says, shows what good memory one of us have considering one of you called dibs. I think we're in a King of Tokyo debate here.
I'm saying it was me, Angel.
And Glyn says they are getting on a bit. And Flying Marble says, drum roll, clap, clap. And Tony says thank you, so he must have just found out that he won a £10 voucher.
If he says thank you now, wait till you get further down when he realises he's won a t-shirt as well.
I know, right? Let's get to it. And then there's lots of thank yous, congratulations, which I love. Our community is always very inclusive and awesome. Angel says, I think you're right there, Glyn. Now, one of us is getting on. This guy. I'm doing alright, I think. For a 24.
Yeah.
Tony says, put one back in.
Put one back in.
Not sure what he means there.
One of his prizes.
I don't get it.
He's won 2.
Oh, okay.
I think you won them fair and square. I think.
I'm going to do something you're not going to like. I think we give Tony his t-shirt and we'll draw another one anyway.
Go on.
We're going to do a 4th prize for patrons. Is that the right mug? Plot twist. Yeah, do it. Tony, that is a very kind gesture, mate. Thank you very much.
Look at Jay forgetting about money and stuff and just like, yeah,
Oprah, mate, Oprah.
Oh, it's my turn to draw. You shake.
Okay.
You shake.
Oh, I hope I didn't lose any there. Someone will get a bit annoyed. Oh,
I'm still shuffling. Is that one? I've got one.
That's one. Who is it? Who is it?
Is that a ruh?
I think it is.
New patron?
Very new patron. So Rain Mikola.
Rain Mikola. I think he said he can't watch live.
It's about 4 a.m. where he is right now.
So he will be watching on catch up. Well,
Tomorrow.
Actually, if you're watching this now, it'll be now. So congratulations,
Good point,
Rain.
Yeah. You won yourself a t-shirt?
Yeah, you won a t-shirt. So make sure you PM us your colour choice and size, my friend.
4 t-shirts.
I'm fairly sure he might have bought a t-shirt already as well. So 2 t-shirts. Hey!
Oh, we're killing it. And then Nick Moore in the chat says, oh, the yellow. Yeah, Lee did wear his yellow Top Table shirt, and the chroma key had a bit of fun. He looked a little bit...
The yellows are really nice, though. So
I remember when he picked the yellow, we all got a bit jealous when they came, didn't we? Because we got like we've used the photo in the merch post. Like, we all bought like 4 each, didn't we, to test them, and it's just... The yellow is nice.
The yellow's nice. You can still wear it, so like when I'm filming battle reports, I could wear yellow because I've got the black background.
Can we do hoodies?
Yeah, I can do whatever you want.
I want a hoodie.
Who wants a hoodie?
Who wants top table?
Say now, you know, I mean, it's summer now. No one wants a hoodie now, but at the weekend it will be October.
I was about to say, who wants top table legacy weekender? Coming soon. We've got.
We should have wore ours.
We should have. We've got legacy ones as well, haven't we? We've got a weekender meeting coming up, so we can plan the next steps and do sing from the rooftops about the weekender. Yeah, it's going to be fun. You want to crack on from Glenn?
Glenn's clapping. Angels says, "Think that Glenn."
That Glenn.
Haha, Steve is your best bud, Tony. Congrats, winners. Hopefully, you'll get your t-shirts before I get my PGL mug.
That's the worst abbreviation.
I know, yeah.
Munchie's mug, yeah, that is the thing.
Glenn says, congrats, Patreons. Angel, to be fair, though, alcohol consumption probably doesn't help their memories. Yeah.
On the Saturday night, we were both pretty well oiled at weekend.
Well, I didn't want the night to end. No. Everyone just went to bed. I was like, what?
Why is it? You were like, what? Hotel room party. You were up for it.
Matt Barraclough, hashtag where's Munchie's mug. Mm-hmm. Nick Moore, hoodies for weekender. Yes, agreed. Sean says, only if they are zip-up hoodies. Mm-hmm. Hoodiegate. I'm like Mick.
Stop, Paul.
I like the look of a non-zip. But I like the functionality of a zip.
I like zip hoodies.
Yeah.
They don't seem... I
like the kangaroo pouch pocket.
Yeah.
Just carries a lot of stuff, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Like, you don't see many zip hoodies when people do like custom ones, do you? It usually tends to be the pullover ones.
Yeah.
I think I prefer a zip hoodie. I'm not going to lie. I'm a zip hoodie sort of guy.
Could do both.
All the Element ones are non-zip.
I mean, we could do both.
We could.
You know, if there's enough people screaming for it.
We haven't got enough stuff to organise right now.
That's true. Up until a week ago, I never knew how to use a spreadsheet. Now I've got many spreadsheets.
We taught you formulas this afternoon, didn't we, Steve? Yeah. You can teach your dad technology after all.
Equals, sum, open bracket, close bracket.
Boom. You've learned. Have you got that written on your hand? I'm proud of you.
Of my eyelids.
I'm proud of you, man.
Got it tattooed.
I'm proud of you. Everyone wants hoodies.
Hoodies, yes. Glenn says, justice for Munchie's mug. Tom says, hoodies, thumbs up. Tony says, put the zip at the back.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Some people have said I need to be in one of those jackets with the zip up the back.
You do. It would answer a lot. So guys, it's been cool. So we've got about half an hour left, which is wicked. Let us know what's on your painting desks. That's something I want to know. Let us know what's on your painting desks, what games you've been playing, what you've been up to, what you're excited about. Let's just talk nonsense, because that's when we shine the most, isn't it?
Yeah. So, well, I'll tell you what. Since we're just talking, it's not nonsense, but we've touched on a weekender already.
We have.
We've just finished editing another Spotlight video. We did the Middle Earth Spotlight video with Ben.
Can we show the clip from that video?
Yes.
Should we?
Yes.
Just the clip we were sent.
All right.
Cool. So, as you know, the early bird is finished.
We'll have to be quiet though, because they'll be able to hear.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just shush. And the weekender is doing incredibly well. And one of the many things we've got going on is we have the wonderful Tommy Sewell joining us to hang out and give you painting advice. And we've also got the wonderful Luke from Luke's APS. And Luke is not only on hand all weekend to do what he did last time, which is drink, mainly, and obviously hang out and give you all tips of advice. But over the Friday afternoon, evening, and the Saturday, he's running a build a board workshop. And in that, you will build a kind of small 18 by 12, can't remember the dimensions, sorry, board. And you rock up, there is an extra supplement for that ticket, and you rock up, and by the end of it, Luke will have talked you through how to do it, and it's limited to 10 spaces. But you rock up, all the stuff you need is going to be there waiting for you, and you get to leave with a really cool little display board or diorama board for a game of your choice. Mm-hmm. And we've got a video coming, and we're going to give you a little teaser, well, it's kind of a big teaser, of the Luke section of that video that he sent over to us earlier today. Are you winning?
I don't know.
Okay. We're doing technology on the fly, and fans of this channel know that never usually works or ends well. We didn't plan this.
I'm going to try it and see if it works.
Do it.
So just bear with me a second.
Hello guys, yes it's me, Luke from Luke's APS. This weekend
it's just massive.
that's coming up in October, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your own display boards. The reason we decided to do this is the last one that I attended, I turned up and I built a board that they gave away.
Alright, forget it. You'll have to wait for the video. That did not work at all. But
because he's recorded it in
so the
he's done
8K,
it in, it's massive.
He does love his cameras. But we are doing a series of videos on spotlights of different parts of the weekend. The first one is for Luke and the Builder Board, showing you why we think you should attend, and Luke himself telling you what he's going to do at the weekend, and why he likes it, and the stuff you'll get from that. So that should be a cool video that you can check out on our channel next week, which will be pretty fun.
Yeah.
So we've got that coming. What other videos we got in the pipeline? We might be getting together this weekend.
Me and you are going to do a Middle-earth battle report.
It's been way overdue. This is months overdue.
Yeah, it's been way overdue.
I think the last Middle-earth game we played together, not even just on camera, is the Lake Town one, which I will say was my favourite filmed game of all time, and we lost the audio.
Yeah, after the voiceover. It still turned... it's still a great battle report, but we lost a lot of the kind of action you get when you're watching it.
It was one of those games where we were both hyped and jumping around because it was that intense. The game ended on the last dice roll of the game. It was crazy fun.
It looked awesome.
And it also inspired me to pick a recent purchase up, didn't it, actually? I have been missing SBG as of late, because obviously I play a bit less of it than Steve, and mainly for the channel, I picked up a Hunter Orc Force.
You did.
I'm still huntering a couple of those unavailable heroes, but I've got Azog and Bolg, and loads of Hunter Orc.
That's all you need, mate.
Yeah, to be fair. So that you're probably going to see in a hobby vlog soon. I haven't done one in ages because I haven't really done much hobby. I've got like one or two models here or there, but I don't until I finish a project start to finish. I don't really think it's worth putting together a hobby vlog. So hopefully soon you'll get one. I've recorded clips from each stage, so when I get to the end, I can just But yeah, let's see what's going on in the chat. What is going on? And
just to say about that clip that we failed at, by the way, the video will be being released. Should we release it tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll put it out tomorrow.
We'll release it tomorrow at some point, so you'll be able to see what Luke's got to say.
It is warm in here tonight. Sorry.
It's very, very warm.
We are flagging in here. It's crazy because we've kind of blacked everything out, so the heat just locks in this room, doesn't it? Angel says, love the hoodies I bought. It's very good. So Angel got a custom hoodie, which on the Sunday of the weekender, we got my laptop out and we loaded up Teespring and we picked the colour and the logo. We actually called that product the De Silva Special, and her and her sister both bought one on the spot.
Yes.
So I hope you're going to be representing in October. We haven't shut it yet, but we're going to be shutting the Teespring because we think doing the merch direct we can get it at a better price for you.
Yeah.
And ultimately, the more people who are wearing Top Table merch, the better we're going to feel. Yeah. And it's cool, isn't it? So
it'd be cool.
We managed to do it a bit more competitively by doing it ourselves.
At the weekender, I'd love to see a lot of Top Table and Blackjack Legacy t-shirts floating around the hall.
We should have we should do something where we pick a day, and that's when everyone comes wearing colours, and we just represent the two channels. That'd be amazing. And we all get
custom
together.
T-shirt day.
Yeah, on top of fancy dress day. Or costume day. Fancy dress. That's what you do when you're at school, isn't it? But a lot of people want some hoodies, man.
Well, it looks like hoodies are on the cards then. I'll tell you what, I'm going to call you lot out now, right? We are going to put hoodies up in the merch pinned post in the next week.
Why are you looking at me? It's got me. Stop making work for us.
I
only give away t-shirts. You're making new things.
You guys that are asking for hoodies.
You got to get one.
You got to get one.
Oh, we've started a thing. We've given away extra t-shirts. We're now making hoodies. We've got so much work on. It's great.
The next Patreon giveaway might be a hoodie.
That'd be cool.
That'd be good.
We'll see. So, Skullman says pivot tables next, Steve.
Pivot tables.
I think we've waffled that much. We've lost where we were up to talking to people.
Remind me what we were talking about, Sean.
Nick Moore says, when are you guys going to teach him conditional formulas? Now, when I learn what one is, Nick, I'll teach him.
Do I need to use it? Nope.
And he says a big dragon should be on your painting desk, and it will, my friend. TT Combat Halflings are on my painting desk for my Rorda Kings. I mean, nice. Throw some pictures in the group. I love Halflings. They're so fun. Just hobbits, basically, isn't it? Very cool. Nick Moore says, have you got any biscuit tea in for Luke?
Luke didn't drink any tea when he was there the first time. I very much doubt he's going to drink any tea.
Doesn't have alcohol in. Unless he was Irish, he wasn't drinking it. Have you seen biscuit tea's become a thing? So some of the guys like Reese and Chris,
he should be getting
commission. I think he's on commission from Yorkshire Tea. Some of the guys who were at the weekend of one, they were in here the other day, and they all had flask with biscuit tea in rather than buying a drink at the bar. It's catching on. Tony Sylvie says he's getting into AOS. Nice. He backs Super Fantasy Brawl and a Battle Company session coming up.
Nice.
We need to get our Battle Companies.
Battle Companies is happening. I spoke to Ben about this the other day, and it was Ben who said we said we were going to do it and we've not done anything with it. We've all got our battle companies ready to go.
Even mine's painted. Yeah. And we all thought I'd be the weak link in this one.
We're all ready to go. It's just getting all 4 of us together. I mean, we don't all 4 have to be together necessarily to film.
We'd like to open it with the 4 of us.
Yeah, we'd like to do an opening sort of gaming session with the 4 of us.
Once it starts, I think it'll fly because we said...
Well, short games, so we can film like 4, 5, 6... In one sitting.
And it's like we said about earlier, getting the 4 channel hosts together, like getting the 4 of us together for battle companies is tough, but once it's going, there's probably always one person a week I can meet up with. Like I work with Keith. Keith's going to be our 4th player.
And you're here all the time.
I've got no excuse. But yeah, battle companies. I've done Wanderers in the Wild. What have you done?
What did I go with? Doggle Dog Hunter Ops. Yeah.
You know what Ben's done?
Rangers.
Oh, we've read the online stories about that battle company. I think Keith's done Mordor.
Yeah.
Or did he change it to Isengard?
No, he's gone Isengard.
Nice. Yeah. We've got 2 good, 2 evil.
Yeah.
I was gutted with the Wanderers one because I was like, that's well cool. Read it. I was like, they're cool. And then I realised how much stuff I had to buy. Yeah. I had to buy 24 Dwarf Rangers for 2. Probably need more in the start. I had to buy 24 Rangers of Middle-earth for 2 because you guys had none. I had to buy 24 Wood Elves for 2 because they're all in 24s now, and then I had to buy a pack of Hobbit Militia for 1, and I was just like, I've got a pile of models just to get that in.
Just do 10 battle companies, Wanderers in the Wild.
Yeah, I know, right?
Saying that, you got all your conversion stuff.
I don't really want to paint anymore, so I'm just going to level up my characters. So I've got like 7 Aragorns rather than more dudes.
Yeah.
But no, it'd be fun. We will get the battle companies going, guys.
100%.
Green Tree says, I'm not into that biscuit tea. I've not tried it, and I don't think I want to.
Does it just taste like tea that's had rich tea biscuits dipped into it?
I don't know.
Is that the point of it?
Probs.
I think so.
Got a bit of a digestive kick. Nick Moore says, only sound. Skullmunch says, love the top left corner of that vid. Yeah, we tried and failed again. It's the top table way. We had no tech issues at the start, so we figured we'd throw one in mid-stream.
I'll tell you what it is, right? So we have 2 screens. So we have the screen that you guys can see, and we have a screen that we can edit.
It's like a holding screen that we can throw on.
We can mess around, and then when we're happy with it, we put it live and you can see it. The problem is, when you drag in media,
huge.
The media doesn't start playing till it goes live. So I can't mess around with it. I can't see what size it is. I can't see it.
Yeah.
And because the file's so big and it's recorded, it's in like such high definition. I didn't realise it was going to be like massive.
We're not built for HD like Lucas.
Watch the video.
Enjoy
when it's
tomorrow,
and you'll see. You've not missed anything, don't
What we've intentionally done is create suspense.
Yeah, suspense.
That's what it was.
Hashtag suspense.
Mate, it's so warm in here.
It's very warm.
I am dying. Anyway, the Middle-earth terrain vid build vid.
It's coming. There's
only you who could do that one. That's why I'm looking at you.
There's 2 build subjects coming. Basically, it is on me. It's just getting time. I need to reorganise my man cave. I was talking to you about it before.
You were, yeah.
My man cave needs everything out, everything going back in where it should go, because everything is just all over the show. I can't film terrain videos here. I have to film them at home in my man cave. Yep. So I need to sort it out. So I am at the moment working extremely hard. So I'm planning on taking a long weekend off, probably around just before the summer holidays start for the kids.
Yep.
And I'll probably do it one of the days then.
That'd be cool.
While the weather's nice, because I can just put everything out.
Oh mate, you'll love it as well. If anyone's interested, do let me know. I'll post a vid. But I've set up a bit of a studio at home, haven't I, as well? So, because the amount of times I'm sat at home in the evening and the boys are asleep upstairs, and I'm like, I want to do it. I've got a really good vid idea. That's just like a sit and talk. But by the time I get to do it, it's kind of all new. Because one thing I've found with tabletop gaming is like, you can't really. It's very hard to do like after the fact news stuff because it's everywhere. Everyone knows what's going on in the industry. So I've got myself a new filming space as well.
The top table gaming crew might want to hear you say it.
They might. We shall see. Would that be something you're interested in?
They might not want to hear those other channels talking about it. They might want to hear you say it. I'd tune in.
Maybe. Would you?
Yeah, I'd tune in.
Oh, I'll get a view. I'll do it. Done. So Glyn Seymour, I've gotten glacially snow. Because it's glacially slow hobby-wise. No painting, building, or even playing games. Oh, sad times. Sometimes real life does that. Okay, I've not touched much the last couple of weeks, but hopefully we can turn that around. We'll definitely fix it in October. Pivot tables are an advanced thing. I was thinking of a table.
Yeah, I was thinking gaming tables that pivot. All your models will fall off.
And that shows how little we know about Excel. But I did manage to teach Steve formulas because We got lots of stuff we want.
Formula.
Formula.
No, there's no plural.
Formulae.
There's no plural. You didn't teach me formulas. I know one formula.
No, that was more mank than plural. Formulas, innit?
Formulas.
I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Schoolman says, don't forget Top Table Kieran.
Yeah.
Oh, the secret fifth presenter. Yeah, we can't forget him. And Lee Dauberkin is painting War Machine and thinking of running Kroot for the Weekender. Lee Dauberkin, Kill Team Champion, 2018.
Yeah.
Like, I still thought the apocalypse was coming.
Can he convert that to 40k?
Probs. Yeah. Kroot, they are like the weird dino lizards that work with Tau, right?
Not got a clue, mate.
I think they are. Do you know like the guy out of the Blackstone Fortress with the big gun? And, like,
yeah.
That's a Kroot, isn't it?
The model I like.
That one, yeah. Him. And actually, speaking of 40k, shall I tell them about mine and Nick's project? So,
if you have to.
Me and Nick was blessed and graced with my presence all last weekend while Vengeance was on. Nick was, as always, in here working on his terrain, working on 9 different things I pestered him for. He painted a model for a mate of mine last minute. Nick's Nick. He's a legend. We tell you every week we love him.
We still owe him a steak.
We owe him at least a steak.
We still owe him a steak.
And a Top Table t-shirt, since we're giving them away by the bucket.
Yeah,
we owe Nick a t-shirt.
Nick, let us know what size you are now in the chat, because we
need to get him one for the open day.
We're putting an order in this week for t-shirts.
PM us,
Nick.
We'll
get you your t-shirt.
You'll be representing. Yep. But what was I saying? Yeah, so, and we were chatting, and an idea I've really wanted to do, and I want to do about 2 or 3 of these, not all in quick succession. I want to do Paint an Army in a Day videos. Now, Contrast inspired me, but I don't think I'll be using Contrast.
No.
But the premise behind it came from the whole Contrast conversation. I want to paint an army in a day.
Yeah.
Like, it gets my projects done, and it's literally going to be like a 12-hour live stream that you guys can jump in. I know, right? I'm signing myself up for this now. We've planned it. You guys can just pop in if you've not got anything on. You can see how I'm going. And then at the end of it, I can probably cut it into a video that we can put on the channel that's kind of like 30-minute like Avengers highlight reel of the different stages and where we got, right?
Yeah.
12-hour live stream, and the first one is going to be me and Nick, because I can't do it alone because there's comments, and we're going to need breaks and to grab a bite to eat and stuff like that. And we're going to paint a 2,000-point Necron army in a day.
Beardy.
It's not Beardy, stop saying that. So
I'm only winding him up.
So me and Nick sat here on Friday, and obviously we're blessed with the huge element game. So we went and had a look, and we're like, which armies... We've got a legitimate...
Which army is the beardest?
Which armies could we do in a day? Because there are some that you just can't. Because we're including basing and everything here. We're going to start with them primed, just to give us some sort of leg up, and then we're going to go. And we kind of narrowed it down to Necrons and Custodes.
Yeah.
But Custodes would have only been like 16 models. It wouldn't have felt like an army.
Yeah.
So between me and Nick, it's like a model every 80 minutes. Like, we could do that. So we've got a load of Necron stuff. Jay went shopping, and I'm building a 2,000-point army, and we're aiming to do this hopefully the Saturday before the open day, so the 13th.
Yeah.
And depending on how quick I can get it all built and real life, date subject to change, but it's going to be the first in 2 or 3 army in a day videos that I'm going to do. Would that be something you'd like to do that you could pop in and out of? Like, Steve thinks I'm crazy.
No, because a fortnight ago, the live stream when me and Lee were on, we spoke about this.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I didn't watch the last one. I'm not in it. Why would I watch it?
But the last one, because it was when you were thinking of doing the
Starks. And they're going to be another one.
Yeah. So we spoke about that, and we were saying how coming up, because the Contrast live stream went so well and people seem to like it, and it got a lot of after views and things like that. Obviously, you want to do this. I need to get scouring of the Shire army painted.
Yeah.
So we're going to do Hobbits. But Ben's going to help me out paint my Hobbits.
Cool.
And there was another one. There was a third. I can't remember what it was now. My old brain again. But yeah, as far as like live painting goes, they're in for a treat. They're in for a massive treat. We've got so much going.
And you get to hang out with us and talk live and watch us just rear models. But me and Nick, we've got the models, we've got a brief plan, and we're going to get together, we're going to sit for 12 hours, hopefully having a laugh.
12 hours.
If it's done in 8, amazing. Like, 12's probably the point where I die and give up. Like, 12 is the... You've failed if you don't get it done.
Yeah. You're going to have to bring a packed lunch.
Yeah, I know, right? But we're going to see if we can do it, and hopefully we're going to have some laughs. And let us know if it's something you want to watch. But let's see what's going on in the comments. So, Christian Reeves says, haha, Skullmunch. Thanks for the shout out. Of course, Top Table Christian. He's in the house. We have to get him a t-shirt.
We only expect 2 videos a week from you, Christian.
Yeah, 1 for the first 6 weeks. We're not animals. Skullmunch says, haha, no worries, Christian. Can't forget your promotion and title change. We can't. We can't. Nick Moore says, already PM'd you, Steve, in between all the tech help.
T-shirt size.
Skullmunch says, Necron Army, so just Prime, Silver and done right. So, yes and no. Me and Nick, we've got a bit of a plan. Nick had a play. We're taking them a bit further.
It looks cool.
It looks gorgeous.
The test model looks really nice. Yeah. Don't spoil it.
Not going to.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
A little bit more than that. No. But, yeah. Flying Mammal says, staying all day. Yes! We're going to do it together. You're all going to motivate me.
Well, she needs a day to bake the cakes.
Yeah, that's true. We need cakes.
Not too much jam, Ruth. Not too much jam.
Buttercream icing.
Slither.
Who was it who she was going to bake a cake for and he like bread and butter pudding? Was that Glenn?
I don't know. Whoever.
Glenn, what a waste of like an opportunist cake, man. Come on. Cheesecake. Get a nice sponge on the go, not a bread and butter pudding.
Buttery biscuit base.
Buttery biscuit base, yes. Yes. Glyn says, need to sell some X-Wing and Guild Ball stuff for Mantic goodies. Nice.
Dude.
Glyn says, 24-hour live stream. We'll start with 12. We'll see if I die. And then we might elaborate from there. Green Tree, I found my interest in the Song of Ice and Fire miniatures plummeted after the end and absolute of Game of Thrones. Yeah, a lot of people were invested in the show and it's kind of rippled into the miniatures game. It definitely did really well at Element during the last season. The game has been cursed with bad release schedule as well. Yeah. They've not. I've been saying it for a long time. I adore that game. They've not had a release on time in like 8 months. Everything's late. Everything's pushed back. Some stuff we just don't get that's supposed to be out. We've been sold some stuff that isn't supposed to be out yet. Yeah. It's a bit of a mess, and a lot of our local player base has kind of given up as well, which is a shame because it's awesome.
I don't think it's going to die out. I think it will get a resurgence. I think people are just a bit like.
Now Asmodee are kind of sole distributor as well. They're obviously good at what they do. They're Asmodee, so hopefully they'll get it under control. And of course, the new Baratheon and Targ stuff looks. But yeah, understandable. Green Tree. Tom Jennings says, "Hey, glad to catch you guys live." Hello, Tom. We saw him yesterday.
Yes.
You might not have. When did I see him? Sunday at Vengeance. He came in and he was playing Blood Bowl.
Yes.
Sunday. We saw you on Sunday, Tom. How you doing?
You'll see some of the lovely models that Tom has painted for myself. Some Rangers. They're over there. They're going to be featured in a battle report very, very soon.
Have you given him his case back?
Yeah, he come in and got it.
And he says, He said, I was going to watch the whole thing, but Spider-Man happened. The new Spider-Man's out. I watched Endgame for the second time today, and it is a bit... Anyway, let's not go down that road. Yeah. Tom Glover says, bone to pick with Steve. Oh. I've had to start collecting Space Wolves in my GW basket for months now, and so far I've resisted investing in them as I've got enough Middle-earth stuff to do getting. Have you made him buy some toys? Into 40k. Your recent Space Wolf pictures and videos haven't helped my willpower in resisting them. Ooh.
The start collecting Space Wolves is the old Marines, right? Have you?
Yeah, non-Primaris. I don't think Primaris have got to start collecting blocks.
No. Mine's just Primaris, but that is a nice set to get you going. But there's cheaper ways. There's cheaper ways of starting off.
Those new Apocalypse boxes. Whoa. Wow.
Coming soon.
Yeah, coming soon. What, Apocalypse?
I purchased.
I thought you meant actually playing Apocalypse.
No.
You're far away from that on your 40k journey. No, that's fair. Stop doing that. Come on the mic. Skullmunch says, Green Tree, what do you mean that was the best ending ever? Laughing face, and then he deleted the message. Yeah, it was. Do you know what? I didn't watch it. I got halfway through the last series and stopped watching them, I just read them on my phone.
It's quite depressing.
That's how I got that after 3 episodes of the last season, and I lived and breathed Game of Thrones for years, but I got that disconnected. I started not bothering and just watching it on my phone.
It was just so rushed that last season. Everything about it seemed rushed. The characters didn't seem like the characters that we've been watching for the past 4 or 5 years, however long it's been. It was just it wasn't great. I'll get it's a different ending in the book that he's doing off.
He said it's going to be different.
Yeah. So I'll read the book.
I've not read the books. I should. I've read the first one.
I started reading the first one, but then I just started watching the program.
Yeah. Fair. Lee Darbican says, will you be raffling off the army off when done? No. Keeping it. Yeah. It's going to become a alt studio army for if like Steve and Ben want to mix things up. I don't know how likely I am to play with it, like being honest.
Necrons?
Yeah, I might give it. I played a lot of 40k when it came out.
We'll probably do some.
You guys, I'd enjoy playing it, but I got myself involved in tournaments and that wasn't fun. Kind of similar to the topic that we're on. Like it wasn't. I wanted fun from 40k and I got competitive and it wasn't the angle I'm after. But it's going to live in the studio and we can maybe break it out and put it on camera and it'd just be a cool thing for the channel.
Yeah.
The other ones I've got planned are definitely the Starks for Ice and Fire. Mm-hmm. That's another one I want to do, and I think my Hunter Hawk army.
Oh, that's a tough one. Hunter Hawk's a tough one.
I reckon like Orange Contrast had set them Hunter Hawks on foot off, like, and then just work from there. But they're the three.
I'd have to see it. I started painting Hunter Hawks like a long time ago and
get burnt out pretty quick.
I didn't enjoy painting them.
They're the three I'd like to do though.
Anyway.
Tom Jennings says, yeah, I was on my own in the studio. Have you noticed any of the stuff I nicked? No, because there's that much junk in here. We'd never notice one thing.
Yeah.
So, I say junk. There's lots of awesome wargaming toys in here. I think we're due an organised soon.
Again.
It's looking good. Glenn Seymour says, shame about Guild Ball. The start started one in the last weekend. Will hopefully go to a home which appreciates it more. It doesn't compare to Blood Bowl. That's fair. A lot of people love Blood Bowl. We have a huge, obviously, Guild Ball scene here.
Tom Jennings started playing Blood Bowl?
He does. He's been playing a lot lately. He's been playing alongside. I think a lot of the Manchester Middle-earthers are playing a bit of Blood Bowl.
Got some nice cheerleader minis. He showed me the other day.
Blood Bowl has cheerleader minis.
Tom's does.
He plays orcs.
He's got cheerleaders.
Okay.
With pom-poms.
Now, me and you chatted about Blood Bowl about 4 months ago, didn't we? And we
longer.
Were like, was it longer than that?
When was Chris here? It was when Chris started to work here.
Yeah. Oh, about 4 or 5. No, it was about 5-6 months ago. Yeah. So we were like, because Chris Hauker, friend of the channel, lovely man, did the picture that you can see. That way, it's reversed, isn't it? He plays a lot of Blood Bowl. He runs a Blood Bowl league locally, and I was like, I think it's the only GW system I've never tried. Like, let's give it a bash. And I bought a starter set. I read the rules. I was like, this could be fun. And then I realised it's like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I just went, no.
Yeah, that put me off. The time put me off. I remember Chris saying there was a way of playing it where it's about an hour and a half. But like with half
for me, in my head, it was like, it's a board game. You can play it in an hour, cool little American football game. And when I found out it was 3 hours, and it's not for me, but it is for a lot of people. Yeah. I just put the lid back on the box.
I like
and it's not been touched. The minis are gorgeous. Cool. And it's not been touched since. But I do hear it's a fantastic game. We have an event locally, the Water Bowl, that pulls like hundreds of people. And Blood Bowl, even when it was unsupported, had like 700-800 man events and stuff. It's nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, glad you enjoy it, man. Green Tree says Game of Thrones bobbins.
Yeah.
Love it. The word bobbins is good, isn't it?
Bobbins.
I should use that more. Tom Jennings says, love Blood Bowl, love my cheerleaders, nice. And Dicedale says, hello, people. Ooh, first top table I've made. Welcome to Top Table Live.
Welcome, Dicedale.
That is the wonderful Mark Campo, local guy from Nottingham.
You've came 5 minutes before the end.
We are literally about to wrap it up. So if I was going to give you the TLDR of tonight, well, you can watch it back, is we've talked about fun versus competitive. In the way we approach games or the games we like and things like that. We've give away 4 t-shirts and a £10 Element Games voucher to our Patreons. Yep. Thank you for the support. We've had a load of nonsense in the chat. We tried to show off a video and failed with horrible tech, and we've just done what we normally do on Top Table Live, which is sit here and chat to you guys for 90 minutes and hang out and get to just enjoy it.
Yeah.
And that's what we do.
Non-serious chit-chat.
Pretty much. So, good to have you in, Mark. Pleasure. Hope you're going to be at the Weekender. You were at the first one, and hope you're going to try and tune in a bit earlier for the next live.
Yeah, he's been playing Kill Team.
All right.
Green Tree says, I need to get to Kip now, gents. So I'll say goodnight to all. Cheers for the chat. Peace out, brother.
Good night, buddy.
Big love. Enjoy your sleep.
Dicetale says, yeah, I've been playing Kill Team. What Kill Team do you run, dude? And do you enjoy it? Do go and check out Dicetale's on YouTube as well. Mark has started a YouTube channel. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Plays a lot of games that I love.
Put a link in the chat, Mark, if you wish.
Lee Darbican says, I missed Vengeance this year, but a friend is looking at starting, so maybe both there. Lee was in gaming, he's local, on the Friday, and I was giving him a bit of grief because he wasn't at Vengeance, the first one he's missed. But I was jokingly, wasn't the same without you though, my man, and hopefully you are there next year. That'd be well cool.
While you just finish them comments, I'm gonna have one last try at these.
Fixing that thing. Pictures. Cool. Tom Jennings says, also, defo go Hunter Ox Jay. I painted lots. They're great. They were so fun to use in a late town back rep. I built 24 of them, and I built Yazneg. Had a go. Forget about Facebook. It's dead. Had a go at building Azog. Looked at not being able to get it joined, and just went another day. We'll finish them off. We'll paint them in a mega stream. That should be fun. And Dicedale says, will do, of course, to tuning in and checking out. And that, guys, is us winding down on episode 19. Which we've been at this 9 months-ish craziness of Top Table Live.
That's crazy. It's crazy, that.
It is crazy, isn't it? So I hope you've enjoyed the chat. It's been a nice, chilled, mellow one.
Yeah.
Which is good because it's like 4,000 degrees in the studio. And I'm going to pass out in a minute because we didn't get a drink. But we've chatted about fun competitive. You've seen the prizes we give to our Patreons. We're going to be doing it again in 4 to 6 weeks. And if you would like to support us on Patreon, do check out the links.
Please do, yeah.
They're all in the Top Table Gaming Community Facebook page, or you can just search for us on Patreon. Yeah. You'll find us there. It's hugely appreciated, and we like to chat to our patrons and have fun. They are all legends, and thank you to those who are watching or in the chat.
Well, thank you to everyone, Patreon or no. And yeah, it's kind of up to you guys to spread the word about Top Table, about these live streams, about the Weekender, about the channel and the Facebook group. You know, get it shared. Invite your friends, your other gaming friends, get them involved, because it is growing. It's growing at a pretty rapid rate at the moment.
Everything we're doing is to grow a community.
Yeah.
And all signs are pointing to amazing, and it's an exciting time for us to be doing it.
Yeah.
And it's an exciting time to see you guys enjoying it.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Cool. Should we wrap up?
Let's wrap up.
All right. So thank you for tuning into this Top Table Live. I've been Top Table Jay.
I've been Top Table Steve.
And we will see you in 2 weeks for another live stream.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.